Have you noticed yourself sometimes you want to do something and you get too tired and maybe you're sleeping and then you wake up, I've not done this thing, I've not done that thing, I'm supposed to read this, I'm supposed to read that. But by the time you go to your book, what you're supposed to read, just black out. That is not you being lazy. That is you having mental breakdown. You having a lot of things in your book. So I'm going to explain the difference between laziness and mental breakdown. Permit me, I'm going to read some things out word for word so that you get it. So laziness is you having lack of willingness to act, even if you have the mental and physical ability to do so, that you can do it, you are mentally okay, you're physically okay, but like you don't want to do it, you don't have the desire to do that thing. That is you being lazy, probably because you don't have a why do I want to do it, right? Or because you're just comfortable wherever you are not doing anything, right? Or maybe you don't see the point of you putting an effort into that thing. That is when you are lazy. That is not you having mental breakdown. And move down. So now for mental breakdown, it is when your brain is overwhelmed with too many tasks, emotions or informations, making it hard for you to focus on your action. Basically, mental breakdown is you want to do everything. You're trying to like, oh, I can do this, I can do that, and like you plan the entire thing, you plan the entire way, and then you just get tired and you don't know which one to start first, what to do next, how is this going to then start. All this negative stuff that start coming into you. That is when you're having a mental overload. Probably you're stressed, you can't make decisions, high pressure, and maybe you're exhausted emotionally, right? That is when you're having a mental breakdown. That's not because you're lazy. You are having a mental breakdown at that point. So the signs you can typically see for a mental breakdown is that you have a foggy brain, like everything you want to do just get tired, like everything just become unclear, and sometimes you start something you want to do, then you're not able to finish it when you get to a particular point. And sometimes you start, when you're resting, you feel so guilty for resting, like you are sleeping and like, I'm not supposed to be doing this right now, I'm supposed to be doing this, I'm supposed to be doing that. Like you feel that every minute that passes you're supposed to be doing something, like you're supposed to be working, which like maybe I'm supposed to be doing something. Like while you're resting, you're just sitting down somewhere, oh, I'm supposed to be doing this, like all what you're supposed to do just pops into your head, and by the time you get to that thing to do, you're not able to do anything. That is when you're having a mental breakdown. Laziness is basically you don't have desire to do that thing, you don't want to do it, you don't want to do it. Mental overload is when you want to do that thing, but like everything is like, where do I start, what's going to happen? Like you want to start it, or you started it and suddenly you stop, like you don't understand how to navigate, or you're stressed, or there's a lot of pressure on you. So now let me just give you quick ways to respond to this. So if you are lazy, try to connect with your reason to do that. Like try to put a why on something. Try to put why I need to study this, why I need to be at this place, or why I need to be in class. I just try to put a why into that, and try to create a reward structure. Like if I do this, oh, I get this particular reward. Just to spark a bit of motivation, not just to give everything all the reward. Like the reward can be you being happy. It doesn't have to be, oh, I'll buy this, I'll buy that. When it gets to a particular time, you will not want to do it again. To try to do something like when something is rewarding, you feel happy, you feel fit, at peace, comfortable. That is like the best reward you can give yourself. And sometimes you can just try, give yourself the 5 minutes rule, just like I'll do this thing within 5 minutes, finish it within 5 minutes, I'll do this in 10 minutes, finish it within, just to give yourself a spark of energy and do that thing. That is like a quick solution for if you are being lazy, like if you lack interest in that particular thing, just like you are comfortable not doing anything anyway. But if you are having a mental overload, I want you to pause, try to take a break. You are not lazy, it's not that you are lazy, it's just that everything is quite confused. So that time, just probably you should just sleep, and don't feel guilty about sleeping, okay? Just sleep, calm down, and try to offload your mind. Probably journal, or can put voice notes. Voice notes as well helps. Like you just talk to your private self. Private self. I think WhatsApp and Telegram are what they just talk to your private self. Probably using voice notes or journaling. Just put them down. And also try to prioritize tasks. Yes, because you don't know which one to do next, which one to do last, which one to. That's why everything just like fog in your brain. So try to write them down. Which one am I supposed to do? Which one is the most important for me to do right now? And try to like give them priority, organize them, and be kind to yourself. Once you are resting, don't have the anxiety. Like don't be scared. They are not doing anything. Remember how you've done before, like how you've done in the past, to kind of calm you down. You cannot do everything at once. You cannot do everything right now. So calm down. Without rest, you won't have the energy to do anything you want to do. So once you're having a mental breakdown and you're having a mental overload, you are not lazy. It's not because you're lazy. You're just tired. And if you are lazy, try to recover your why. Try to create something. Try to create a reason behind you doing that particular thing. Bye bye.